Check, check, check. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, man. Fortunately, this is our second time trying it today, but thankfully, I think the internet is going to hold up. Cross your fingers. Send some prayers my way, please. Please, please, please. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Second attempt at this today. Our other stream crashed. We were having internet issues, but I think we're good now. I was doing some troubleshooting, but hello, welcome to the stream. If you're watching this on a rewind, make sure you like the stream, subscribe if you're not. Hello chat, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Ledge? Hey Mo, hey Junie. Welcome, guys. I think we're good now. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, awesome. For those of you that celebrate Black Friday, I hope you had some great shopping. I know that I did some shopping, I did some eating. Also, if you didn't know, we are doing a 25% off Black Friday sale that ends at the end of today for our merch site, so make sure you check that out. Visit atlasclothing.com. okay, hashtag ad. But I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, man. The plan for this week and for today, more importantly, is we're just here to vibe out with the community, see what you guys want to talk about, what's going on, what's up to date, anything that you'd like to share. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about Callisto Protocol that is dropping this Friday. That is our next game to play. Thankfully, I already looked it up. It's around 8 to 10 hours-ish to finish. So if anything, we can't finish it Friday. We'll be doing some of it on probably Saturday afternoon. So that's the plan for this week. And a reminder that a week from this upcoming Wednesday, so 9 days from now, essentially, kind of, I will be traveling to Colombia, my home country. Not born there, but, you know. Going there for a wedding, so I'll be gone for 10 days. So we're really gonna be gone for most of December, so this is really the last weekish that you guys get with me on a live stream before we're gone. And when we're not live streaming, we're still going to be uploading shorts, uploading all that content, so make sure you guys are showing your support and your love in the comments. I read all of them. So does Ledge, and so does the rest of the community, so thank you for the support on that. Make sure you guys keep doing that. But yeah, man. Yeah, Ledge, the stream should look much better. What's up, Paralyzer? Welcome to the stream. We're looking good now, man. I have 0% dropped frames. On the last one, we had about like 50,000 drop frames before the first 30 seconds. So instantly when I saw that, I was like, we're fucked. And we had to end the stream. So we did, but we're good now. We're good now. So yeah, guys, this is it before the new year. So I hope you guys have a wonderful year, man. Rest of the year, I should say. I'm really excited about 2023, man. We've done about 4 million views this past month on the channel, so I'm looking forward to trying breaking new records and climbing to new heights in 2023, and really coming up with a great game plan, and having my first year having Armand as a paid team member, taking care of so much shit for us. What's Paralyzer? Member for 10 months, tier 1. Let's go, baby. I don't think that 40 is correct. I'm gonna have to refresh that number. I think there's a lot of people that have to remember up because the month ended, but thank you very much, Paralyzer, for the support. I appreciate it very much. The plan is also for the people that want pins, that they want the pendants, the people that are getting this for free, the members that have been members for over a year and have the red badge. I'm gonna be taking care of that this week and making sure that it's available. Probably, I think we're gonna launch them on December 18th would probably be the plan. So that'll be available in the store, and you guys will just be able to get it for free. I'll give you the code for all the 1-year members, and then for anyone who wants to buy this, it will not be available in red, but it will be available in black that anyone can buy. The red is reserved for the 1-year members. So I'm really excited about that. It's a plan that we've had for a while, so I'm glad to finally execute it, man. Finally. And then in the new year, we got fucking Hogwarts Legacy, which that game is going to be insane, man. I don't know, you guys know how big that game is going to be in the new year. I think it's going to be massive. Everything that I'm seeing from it, I'm liking. There's a few things like the cinematics and stuff like that that are really not that great. Kind of look Assassin's Creed-ish, but I'm willing to put up with a lot of it to play in Hogwarts, man, and just be able to do magic and learn new spells. And I hear that I don't know if you guys know, but there was like a 30-minute, maybe even longer, 45-minute video that dropped about Hogwarts Legacy and the developers going through it and stuff, and it's super immersive, man. And there's so many different things that you can do in Hogwarts. One of the quotes that I heard was that everything that you see is essentially accessible. So everything that you see in the game walking around the castle is part of the game that you can enter, and that, you know what I'm saying? Behind every door there's something, which is so fucking cool. So that's going to be huge. So yesterday when I was in Target, I was telling Bella, actually, I was like, I think I should finally read the Harry Potter books. I've never read any of them. So I think I'm going to read Philosopher's Stone, Sorcerer's Stone for the Americans. I think I'm going to read it for the first time. And that'll be my preparation for playing Hogwarts Legacy. Of course, I've seen all the movies. I mean, I don't even know, bro. 100,000 times. So, yeah. I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. I finally beat God of War over the weekend, Mo. Congratulations. Congratulations. I plan on beating it today, tonight. This stream kind of put us behind a little bit. I was supposed to already be off, but we had to make sure we still did our Pioneer podcast and hang out with the community. So we're here. We're here. If we don't finish it tonight, I have to finish it tomorrow or Wednesday. I have to. We cannot take this game any deeper into the month with Callisto Protocol coming on Friday. So got to get that out of the way. I'm really excited to finish it. I don't think I'm very far. Mo, I am... Where am I? Mo, do you know where I'm in the game? Fuck, what was the last thing I did? Oh man, we haven't played since like Thursday. It's kind of hard to remember now. What mission am I on? Kratos is now back with Atreus. I don't want to say any spoilers, but I think you know roughly where I'm at in the game. How much would you estimate that I have left? I think 4 to 5 hours, but I'd like to know what you think, because I think you know where I am at. If you don't know, I don't want to pull it up here because I don't want to spoil someone like Paralyzer who hasn't played it yet, but yeah. You can check out the video. You're gonna love the ending. If I can compare it to anything, I'll compare it to Avengers game. Avengers Endgame? Damn! Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't, okay, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Chill, chill, chill. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. Slow down. You can't say stuff like that. That's a spoiler. Saying it's like Endgame now puts a... Oh, I gotta forget that I heard that. Blah, 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 blah. Remove it from my brain. Remove it from my brain, because now I have expectations. Remove it from my brain. What's up, fam? Welcome to the stream, baby. Hey, yo! Yo, you must be pretty happy, huh? Since the last time I saw fam, and he's Brazilian, his team has won twice in the World Cup. GG's, man. That first goal, que golazo, man. That was so fucking sexy. Against who'd you guys play first? Serbia or some shit? Now I can't even remember who you guys played first. It's been a long weekend, man. We've done a lot of shit. We've watched a lot of games. I've watched basically every World Cup game. Watched every football game. Like, so much content this weekend as far as sports. Played some FIFA because, you know, of course the World Cup's here, so I've been pretty excited. Doing that casually. We will be potentially doing a FIFA stream before the end of the year, and this is actually a good time to let you guys know that I will be doing a special Madden stream for the Super Bowl. I will be having a guest here, so it'll be really fucking fun, man. We're gonna make that a really fun themed Super Bowl stream. We'll probably decorate the room to feel like the Super Bowl. It'll be fun, man. So I hope you guys are excited about that. That'll be right around the Super Bowl, maybe a week or two before. Yeah, I thought Germany was going to lose against Spain, man. I really like how Spain is playing. I really like how they look. They're young. They're quick in the midfield. One-touch passes. They're dangerous. They don't have like a fast striker, unfortunately. That's the only thing that holds them back. They don't really have speed up there, but I think they can go deep. At least top 8. So we'll see. That's kind of been my team after the first week that I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that team. Of course, there's been other favorites like France, who's looked phenomenal so far. Brazil, they're doing okay. A little bit slow on the goal scoring side. Only 2 goals in 2 games. It's not like Brazil, really. But yeah, man. A lot of teams look Brazil, France, Portugal beat Uruguay today. I didn't see the highlights. I missed it. But yeah. You're probably like 3.5 hours away. Okay, so we're close. Okay. If you don't do anything side content, I can do that. I can do a 4-hour stream tonight. It might be tough. It's already about to be 6. We'll see. First, we got to do this stream. and then we'll end it. I'm gonna have dinner, and then we'll do the God of War stream. So you don't have to worry about being spoiled for anyone that's worried that I'm about to say something. I watched USA tie with England. So did I. USA looks actually good. I mean, I'm actually impressed with the United States team. They've come very far since missing the World Cup. I think they've come very far in general. They've been a team that really doesn't have much ball movement. The only thing that really worked out for them was just getting their balls to the strikers in the box and just hoping that they score a goal. Like, not really have a strong midfield or anything like that. It's been a wild. So USA looks good, man. They look young, they look fast, they look ready to compete. Got to score more goals at the end of the day, but I'm happy to see them at least competing at a high level. You know, that's awesome to see, especially since I don't have a team to root for this year. My home team, Colombia, they're not in the World Cup this year. It's actually been tough, man. It's been tough. Not that they're in it every year, but they've been in it a lot in recent memory, and it's been awesome to cheer them on every 4 years. So this time, not really having a team kind of stinks. You know, of course I'm from the United States, but when it comes to, like, you know, who I'm going to support first, Colombia, then United States, and then my third person is just whoever, you know, I think is a quality team, which for me right now would be Spain. But France looks dangerous, man. France looks dangerous. They got, from what I know, most of their team that won the World Cup last time. You know, it looks like a lot of similar faces. So I think maybe they could go pretty deep. I would expect France to be top 4. Argentina looks okay. They look okay. They definitely bounced back from that loss to Saudi Arabia. They definitely woke up in that second half. I don't know how many people in here have been watching the World Cup in length. I have. But yeah, the first half for every game is like teams are just trying not to lose and just feeling each other out, which is the sport. And then the second half is really opening up in all of these games. It's been a great World Cup so far. I haven't seen any like stunning goals yet. There's been a few nice ones, but I would say probably the goal of the cup right now is it's probably Enzo Fernandez. Is that his last name? Argentina guy, the second guy who scored the goal, who did the 2-step crossover, top bins. Sexy. That, or of course Brazil with that freaking volley. That was sexy, man. That was sexy. What's up, Armand? Welcome back. We're looking good, baby. We're looking good. The stream is dropping a little bit frames now, only 1700, but not as bad as 50,000. You know, we're okay. We're okay if it's lagging just a little bit. So yeah, man, the World Cup has been very, very exciting. Today was the first day that I missed every single game. I've been able to catch some of them, even if it's just listening or, you know, catching just a little bit. But it's looking good, man. It's looking interesting. A lot of upsets, a lot of teams just competing at a high level. And I've talked to you guys about it, man. I love the World Cup because it's just super, super high competition. People are representing their home countries. You know, like their family's name. So they're like, oh my God, like this is the highest level of competition that I've ever been part of, the highest stakes that all of these players have probably ever been a part of. And a lot of younger teams going into this World Cup. So a lot of first time 21, 19-year-old players just getting the first opportunity, which is crazy to see. And a lot of them are doing pretty well. And that's what I'm liking from Spain. They're so young and they're performing very well. Dude, fuck predictions. Went from 2nd to 4th in 2 days. Damn, man. Damn. You know, let's I wanted to do this before we move on to Callisto Protocol, which we're going to talk about next. There's a 8-minute video on the game that we're playing this Friday. That's kind of like a catch-up video, like, hey, this is what you need to know before you play the game. So we're going to watch that together after we kind of go through some World Cup conversations. And then yeah, and then we're good to go, man. And then we'll probably end the stream, talk about whatever you guys want to do, and then we'll come back and do a God of War stream probably. Bro, I get so happy in the World Cup. It's such a fun time. I look forward to it so much. It's great, man. It's weird having it at this time of the year, but I'm not against it. I'm not against having the World Cup around the holiday season where I'm like the most cozied up and the most like at home watching TV, Christmas movies. you know, that kind of vibe, snuggled vibes. It's just awesome. The times are kind of rough, you know, for most working people. The games start at sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, go to like 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which for a lot of people doesn't work. Those times suck, but every World Cup is the same time. It's always in the morning during the weekday. But I like this time of the season for the World Cup. It's pretty cool, man. I've been enjoying it, especially mixing it in with football on the weekends. It's like really been keeping me entertained. I don't know about you guys. So many memories of World Cup times for me after Brazil's first win, going to the center of Framingham, screaming with other Brazils. It was so much fun. I went to the center of Framingham to celebrate a Brazil win one year. Might have been like the 2000 and actually I don't remember, maybe 2010. I don't remember. It was a while ago though. Excited for this new gen of players. There's definitely a lot of potential. Yeah, man, it's awesome to see new names, you know, and new legacies starting to be established, especially since this might be the last World Cup that we see from Cristiano Ronaldo. This might be the last World Cup that we see from Messi. This might be the last World Cup we see from a lot of the Mexican players. Spain kind of already, you know, did their rebuild. I know Croatia is probably going to do rebuild after this World Cup. France is still kind of like in a good position, mostly young. So it's just cool, man, especially being my age. I'm 27 now. I've seen now a few World Cups. So it's always been an amazing tradition, but it's cool to see other countries getting opportunities and different teams performing well that you weren't expecting and shit like that. So yeah, man, I've been enjoying this year a lot. What's up, Poke? What's up, Aries? Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you're watching this on the rewind, make sure you like the stream. Subscribe if you're not. I appreciate the support a lot. Guys, by the way, merch, 25% off. It ends today. When it's midnight, the sale is over. So I hope you enjoy it. A sale will be coming again in the future, but for now, that'll be it. So make sure you snag some merch if you have the opportunity and if it's something that you were looking to do. Visit atlasclothing.com #ad. How's everyone doing, man? Talk to me, chat. How was your Thanksgiving? What's your favorite meal? How did it go? Did it meet your expectations? Was it a bad Thanksgiving? For me personally, this was one of the better Thanksgivings that I can remember in recent memory, especially considering how bad the last few years have been, especially with COVID and certain people having certain opinions and feelings and social distancing and just like stress and everyone thinking about things that are not a food, not family, not, you know, it's just been pretty weird the last few years. So I'm just grateful that things seem to be somewhat normal and people are back to enjoying life and just trying to have a good time and keep the good energy. I definitely felt that this year. It was great. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but definitely felt like the first holiday year that's been somewhat normal in quite a while. You're playing F1? Nice. You're watching Kirby? I heard with Ronaldo cutting ties with Manchester that he'd be moving to play in the MLS. I don't know, man. I also saw a report this morning that Messi might be interested in signing to the MLS and playing for Inter Miami or whatever they're called. Inter Milan, Miami, Inter Miami. I forget their team name. I'm not really that well versed in fucking MLS, man. I've been to 2 MLS games. One, the New England Revolution here in Massachusetts, stadium close by, 45 minutes away, and also in Atlanta, Georgia, to watch Atlanta United. What a fucking stadium. What a stadium. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. I haven't been to many stadiums, but it's gonna be tough to beat that stadium. That stadium is gorgeous. The only one that I can imagine would be, you know, even in the same, I hear the LA Rams new stadium is unbelievable. I think LA Galaxy plays there too. I don't remember the name of the stadium, but a lot of rumors going around. I mean, it's the time of the year, man. World Cup always brings the brightest lights, the biggest rumors, the biggest leaks. You know, it's the time of the year where everyone's focusing on the same sport. So everything's coming out, you know, and players are being interviewed by national media, you know, not just local domestic media. So a lot of shit's gonna be coming out like it always does around this time of the year. Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid Stadium, right? Yeah, because camp starts with an N, right? Is the Barcelona one? Camp something. New now. I don't know how to pronounce it. Camp no. One of those. Yeah, I have to go to one of those two stadiums. So actually, this is a great transition. Is when I was younger, something that I always wanted to do was like a dream of mine, specifically tied to my dad, was we wanted to see Real Madrid play in Spain or Barca. Either one of those stadiums, fine by us, dream come true. Or watch a World Cup game. And the World Cup in 4 years is coming to the United States. And guess what? One of the stadiums is Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, 45 minutes away. So I'm 100% going to a World Cup game. I even told my dad, my brother, now I'm like, start saving, because the tickets are going to be minimum $1,000 for the worst seat in the stadium. So start saving now, because in 3 years we got to buy those tickets, and I'm fucking going to a World Cup. I am not missing a World Cup. Also, like I mentioned just a second ago, Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, they're also getting the World Cup. So I might, maybe do a little visit down to Georgia, my old home with Bella, and watch a World Cup game there. That'd be fucking bananas, dude. Bananas. Oh, you couldn't go inside? GG's. Hoping that tourism will stimulate the economy. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why countries bid on the World Cup, because they know how much it brings in. And thankfully, we're not going to lose as much money, because the United States already has some pretty well-built stadiums around the country. Most World Cups, at least in recent memory that I can think of, have all been places where they've had to build stadiums. How many stadiums did they build in Brazil for the World Cup? And all of them are just like not even being used anymore, like completely just unoccupied, right? And then I don't know about Qatar. I don't know if they built any stadiums, but I would imagine so, potentially. I know they have like 8 to 10 different stadiums. What's up, Owen? Welcome to the stream. Blunt Papi Supreme. Yes, we're good now, Papi. We did a few internet speed tests. I think that was the problem. I don't know, man. You know how it is. Some days the stream works, some days it doesn't. But thankfully, we're here now. So let's just enjoy it while we're here, huh? Qatar was the second most expensive World Cup. I thought it was the most. I thought it was like, I saw a stat that was unbelievable. I don't think I saved it, but I saw a stat that they spent like in the billions compared to what other countries have spent. I'm doing great. Just here to drop a subscribe and a like. Owen, thank you very much for watching the stream. I appreciate it very much. I don't know how you got here. I don't know how you found the stream, but I know we're all pretty glad that you're here. So thank you very much for the love and support. I appreciate it. I hope you'll keep stopping into the stream. We play a lot of games every Monday. We do Pioneer Podcast, where we hang out with community, answer whatever questions, talk about whatever topics that you guys want to talk about, hang out. And then the rest of the week we get onto our games and do what we got to do. Right now we're God of War, Friday, Callisto Protocol. Then I'm traveling out of the country next week, and then and we'll just keep finding great games and keep having fun, man. 200 billion. Yes, it's way more expensive than, it's like, I saw it was like, there was a graph where it was like the second most paid for a World Cup ever, and then Qatar was like not even like on the same page. So I'm pretty sure, let me find this. Most money spent on a World Cup graph. Also, Bella and I yesterday watched a new show on Netflix called FIFA Uncovered, and it basically goes through all of FIFA's history and like who was the first owner, like how the different voting system is set up, how it's corrupt, how it transitioned from being just like a competitive league to the first owner, a Brazilian actually, moving more into marketing it and and trying to make it a big company. It's just, it was so dope. So if you're ever curious about FIFA corruption and stuff like that, it's a great show. It's a great show. Guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good night. Also, by the way, found you on YouTube Shorts. Oh, and have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for stopping in. I hope we see you again. It was a pleasure. Thank you. Keep watching the shorts. We upload every day. We upload every day, baby. Owen, it's your first time. You don't gotta do that. Just you being here is enough. But thank you very much for the 450. That's euros, right, chat? That's euros, right? That's gotta be euros. Right? I'm taking a guess here, though. I hope I don't look like an idiot. Owen is your new favorite? Hey, man, that's how you make some noise coming into the stream like that. Dropping bombs. Guys, we have done 4 million views in the last, like, 14 days. I just want you to know. If you'd... Pounds! Fuck! Damn it. Which one's euros? What does euros look like? Euros money sign. Ah, you see? It's not even that, like... It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Yo, Owen, what are you doing? Owen with another 450? What are you doing? And where are my alerts? It's alright, man. My alerts just work whenever they feel like working. You know?
No, you're like here right now. That's why I'm gonna fucking
there it is. There it is. Have a wonderful night, man. Peace. Thank you very much. I hope we see you soon. Pounds, 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 pounds. So South African rand, I know.
No, you're here right now.
ZAR, I know now.
Enjoy it.
I know ZAR. So that's pounds. Let me see the pounds again. So it's like a... it's not circular. Okay. So that's pounds. And then this is euros. Okay, I'm good now. I'll never make that mistake again. Let's go, guys. Doesn't it feel good to be growing? That's what she said. Anyways, the World Cup. If you haven't been watching it, then you must be bored right now. But I hope you have been. And the last thing I'll say about the World Cup before I cry is that I found out this past weekend. Remember, I'm going to Colombia for 10 days next Wednesday. Guess what day I come back? Guess what day I come back? Fill in the blank, chat. What am I about to say? Guess what day I come back from my travels out of the country? Guess what day I'm flying? And I will be in a plane all day. Guess. Guess what day? No, paralyzer, no. What did we just talk about? Exactly, Armand. The fucking World Cup final. Can I get the fear emoji spammed in the chat, please? Yeah. Massive L. Massive L, dude. I told my dad, I was like, hey, did you know that we're actually flying on the day of the World Cup final? He's like, oh my God, I didn't know. So now I'm hoping that maybe he'll do something about moving it potentially. But the World Cup is at 10 a.m. I don't know what time our flight is. I'm just hoping that at least it's, 1 o'clock. Because it's not going to be on the plane. And I'm going to be so upset. Owen! With the 179 pounds. All right, I'm going to head out now. Owen, thank you very much. I appreciate that immensely. All your financial support means a lot here. More specifically because it is our goal to be a full-time content creator here on YouTube. If you see the 40%, that is basically, 16%, 40 members. Our goal is to get to 250 members, and then we can go full-time. So if you're thinking about supporting the stream in a financial way, you don't have to keep tipping. You don't have to keep donating. Just become a member, and then that monthly help is more than enough. And if not, just watching the stream and liking it and subscribing is also a huge help. So thank you very much, Owen. I appreciate it. You from the UK? Okay. You support the Wolverhampton Wanderers. Never heard of them, but I assume they're quality at least. Okay. Next thing to talk about.
No, you're
Callisto
right
Protocol.
Now, fucking enjoy it.
Callisto Protocol is this Friday. This is a game that we have been talking about for a while. This game is going to make noise, ladies and gentlemen, and human beings on Earth, okay? Okay? So, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna watch this. It's called the Callisto Protocol. Everything we need to know, 9 minutes and 16 seconds. We're gonna watch it together, make sure we know what the hell we're gonna be expecting this Friday. Because I think, even though we play God of War right now, and we are having an amazing time, this might be the game of the year. You know, even the same year that Elden Ring came out, which we played here on the channel. Personally, before beating God of War Ragnarok, I still think, even though I've enjoyed myself more with God of Ragnarok, I would probably give my tip to Elden Ring winning Game of the Year at the Game Awards this year. Just because it was the most progressive, new, unique, creative game that we've had in a while, and probably the most of all those things that I said this year. Even with God of War Ragnarok being so amazing, you know, it's on the same engine, it's same characters. Of course, it's a sequel, and it's still great, and the story's still fantastic, and everything that was great about the first one is great in this one. But if we scale the best games of the year, as far as like you know, who shook up the gaming industry the most, I'd give it to Elden Ring. But Callisto Protocol on Friday, who knows? Might be game of the year. We'll have to see. Okay, you guys ready to watch this shit? I watched a couple of their games. I love their logo, the sharp wolf. It looks cool. Let me look it up before I transition. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I know this team. Yeah. I just need to see the logo. Yeah, I know this team. I know who they are. I don't know if I watched many of their games, but I know who they are. Armand, I don't know if you heard me about Hogwarts. I think I'm going to read the first Harry Potter book. Never read them. Watched all the movies 1,000 times. Never read the books. I think I'm going to read the first one in preparation for Hogwarts Legacy, just to get my mind in like the fucking, you know, the magic, mystical, you know? I need to be prepared mentally. Need to be looking at life through a wizard's lens. About to go Cyber Monday shopping. Lovely being here again. Bye, y'all. Paralyzer. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. While you're Cyber Monday shopping, make sure you check out the Atlas. Visit Atlas store in case, you know, maybe you need a hat, maybe you need a shirt, maybe you need some stickers. Who knows? 25% off. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Paralyzer. Thank you very much. Okay, are we ready? Let's watch this shit.
They say that
GameSpot makes some good content too. I like GameSpot. What did that say? Probably should have read that. All right, let's watch this.
They say that in space, no one can hear you scream. We'll see if that's still the case when you're being attacked by gruesome mutated humans in a prison on the moon of Jupiter. That's what'll be happening to you in the Callisto Protocol, a game created by the twisted minds behind Dead Space. Here's everything to know about the Callisto Protocol.
I'm ready.
The Callisto Protocol is a new original survival horror game set on, you guessed it, Callisto, a moon of Jupiter. More specifically, it's set in a prison called Black Iron, located on Callisto.
I didn't know Callisto was the name of the planet.
It's there that cargo pilot protagonist Jacob Lee finds himself trapped as mutating humans begin taking over and murdering other inmates. There are mysteries on and in Callisto that Jacob must uncover, and as with all good dystopian futuristic stories, a megacorporation could be the problem.
It's like someone's trying to cover up what's happening here.
In this case, United Jupiter Company reigns supreme, and we're willing to bet those inmates didn't just start transforming into monsters for no reason. Like Dead Space before it, the Callisto Protocol is a third-person survival horror game with action elements. There will be a mix of up-close melee combat and ranged weaponry, letting you improvise and decide what the best tool in a specific situation is.
Yo, I forgot we have to look at what day Outlast Trials is coming out.
Just like in most survival horror games, you won't be blasting away mindlessly while trying to survive. However, powerful weapons will still be able to destroy limbs, potentially slowing down enemies as they approach.
Also, remember, guys,
just like
this
Dead
game
Space's
has
Isaac
like
Clarke, Jacob Lee
a trophy
is just
for
an ordinary guy
unique
thrown
deaths.
into a terrifying situation. He doesn't have combat training, and the only weapons available to him are what he can scrounge up from around the prison. There will be several different enemy types Jacob will go up against in the Callisto Protocol, including robotic prison guards, as well as a variety of mutated humans. With direct confrontation using weapons not always the best option, you may need to get creative so you
Hey
aren't
Owen,
overwhelmed
the more
or
time that you spend in the stream, the
The
more points you get.
biophages look
The more you
radically
donate, the more
different from
points you get. If you're a
standard
member, you
humans,
get
and
double
even with
points.
shotguns,
If you're a mod,
melee
you get
weapons,
3 times
and the
points. There's only 2 mods though.
gravity-changing GRP
And
device,
we
it
do
won't be
giveaways
easy to
probably
defeat
once
them.
every 2 months.
Even a single enemy
So every
is a
time
threat.
we do
In a lot of
giveaways, you
ways,
use your
the
points
biophages are very
to
similar
spend
to
on
Dead
the
Space's
giveaways that we have. We do
necromorphs. Both
games,
enemies
sponsor
are heavily
prizes, so
mutated creatures
save
that
up on those
stretch and
points because you'll need them one day.
Form into something, while monstrous manages to still be terrifyingly recognizable. Jacob will meet some human characters around the prison who haven't turned into terrifying monsters, including members of a resistance group who are determined to get to the bottom of the shady dealings of the United Jupiter Company. But in an attempt to not cut through the tension too frequently, the Callisto Protocol tells a lot of its lore and additional side stories through audio logs, so the developer recommends you check them out. The game will utilize current-gen hardware in interesting ways. Not only will there be a 60 frames per second performance mode when the game launches, but haptic feedback on PlayStation 5 controllers will be used to amplify the feeling of enemy bones shattering when you land a powerful blow.
So I should play this on the PS5.
High, the game
Because I'm not gonna need high frame rate for this game. You know, like it's a story game where I'm not necessarily doing things where I need a lot of frames. I think I might play this on the PS5 so that I get the haptic, and then I can also save the computer some frames and some struggle by playing it on the PS5 instead. I think I'm gonna do that. And what have we learned, chat? Pioneers, what have we learned about playing PC games on day one? I want you guys to tell me. What have we learned about brand new games on Steam on day one? Or just new PC games day one? No matter the game, no matter the platform. Day one PC games. What happens to us, huh? I want you to tell me, John. What happens? I want to see if we've all learned our lesson. Is checking my points gaslighting? Yeah, I think you know that it absolutely is. This is you right now taking off your shirt and flexing and showing off your six pack and being like, hey guys, you want to help me count how many abs I have? That's what you're doing right now. That's what you're doing. And you're 6'10". You're tall and you're like, hey, you want to take out your tape measure and just make sure I'm 6'10"? Just want you guys to know.
Won't feature a
That's
map,
what you're doing.
so you can't even get a reprieve by opening it. When planning the game's scares, the team operated on the ethos that there are no rules. Each scare was crafted specifically to land, with the team balancing timing and tension to scare the crap out of players. If you're interested in learning about why horror is so impactful, why don't you take a look at one of these two features we have up on the channel right.
Ooh, fair. Fear, excuse me. This is actually pretty cool. Fear is the first PC game that I think my brother ever played And I remember the first day that he played it. I remember him plugging it in. I remember him turning it on. And I remember watching and being like, this is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. And it's so cool. And then I remember eventually playing it on console, because I think it came out on like PS1 or PS2 later on, like Fear 3 or some shit. But one of the scariest games of all time. Even to this day, I remember how scary that game is. Very vivid memory. I'm glad I have that memory. It's pretty cool.
Right now, I'll link them below.
Horror games have always been
Glenn Schofield revealed,
part of my life, I guess.
sometimes we make players wait 10 or 15 minutes for a big scare. Sometimes we hit them with 2 or 3 in a row. Sometimes we build up a ton of tension and get players ready for a jump scare, then don't deliver it. It's
Oh, and you asked what game we're watching?
kind of
We'll
like
answer
a
you
game
in the
of
chat.
cat and mouse.
We're
Soon as you
watching
become
Callisto
predictable,
Protocol.
It's over. The Callisto Protocol won't have multiplayer, but there will be a Season Pass for future DLC. The Season Pass includes a number of new cosmetics, including the Outer Way, Watchtower, and Engineer skin collections. It also includes a new mode called Contagion, where you'll get fewer health drops and reduced ammo. There's also a wave-based mode called Riot, where you can use credits to upgrade your weapons and just try to survive as long as you can. There'll also be future story DLC. Both Riot and Contagion include new death animations for Jacob, which was met with some skepticism when announced, with some fans believing Striking Distance had paywalled features from the main game. To clear things up, game director Glenn Schofield tweeted, "To be clear, we're not holding anything back from the main game for the Season Pass. We haven't even started work on this content yet. It's all new stuff that we'll be working on in the new year. Fans have asked for even more deaths, so we're making it a priority next year."
From what I remember, I believe there's over 100, less than 200, from what I remember, don't quote me on this, unique deaths that you can experience in the game. And if you experience all these unique deaths, you'll get a trophy within your game, of course.
After Dead
You know,
Space
like a
3
PS5
was
trophy
released and
or
its developer,
Steam
Visual
achievement or
Games,
whatever.
eventually shuttered, it appeared the age of AAA science fiction survival horror games was coming to an end. But that wasn't the case. Glenn Schofield, who co-created the original Dead Space before founding Call of Duty studio Sledgehammer Games, returned to survival horror with the Callisto Protocol. Developed at his new company,
for real?
Striking Distance Studio,
We don't fucking know who that guy is.
who co-created the original Dead Space before founding Call of Duty studio Sledgehammer Games, returned
This guy, bottom left.
to survival horror with the Callisto Protocol.
Wow, so he was involved in Dead Space, went to do COD, and then came back for this game. There's a lot of big names, and this is a good
Developed
team
at
having
his
behind
new
the
company,
game.
Striking Distance Studios,
The
Callisto
OGs of the
Protocol
game
wears
that,
its Dead Space influence
you know?
proudly, with Schofield even saying, "I'm not going to shy away from a good
created
idea
this world
because
in
it
general."
was in one of my games. All game makers look at ideas from other games. Picasso said, 'Good artists borrow, great artists steal.' Well, why not steal
What?
from
What kind of
myself?
fucking...
But the Callisto Protocol is aiming for a scarier and more atmospheric take on the genre than what Dead Space eventually became by its third installment. Glenn Schofield isn't the only big name attached to the Callisto Protocol. Jacob Lee is played by actor Josh Duhamel, best known for the Transformers movies and Call of Duty World War II. Karen Fukuhara from The Boys and Suicide Squad also has a starring role as Danny Nakamura, leader of the Outer Way, a resistance group who are trying to square up against the United Jupiter Company. At one point in development, the Callisto Protocol was planned to exist within the PUBG universe, as the game is published by Krafton. However, this is no longer the case, with any connection being limited to some Easter eggs scattered throughout the game. PUBG is, at least from the weaponry and setting, set close to the modern era, while the Callisto Protocol takes place hundreds of years in the future and far away from Earth.
I can't wait for these guns and stuff, the guns and the gadgets. That's gonna be fun.
2022, and will
Yeah,
be
we know release date and
$9.
price.
We have determined that the game cannot
Okay, Callisto Protocol. This game should be very fun. It seems like it's going to be pretty entertaining with a lot of dope action death sequences of sorts. which is great, and I think we'll have a lot of fun doing. We also haven't played many horror games this year. Not that any really like stood out to us. So, you know, I also want to check on Outlast Trials because that's supposed to be coming out later this year. Did they move it back? Coming soon. So that might come out like in February. That's tough, man. I always think it's a horrible idea. And not that, you know, you can't always choose, but dropping a horror game in a month that's not September, October, or November, or even December, like it's got to be last quarter of the year. I hate when horror games drop new shit in like freaking January or February. It's like, what? I'm not in the mood. I just experienced Christmas. I'm feeling joy, New Year. You know, it's not like really the first kind of thing I want to jump into, so that's unfortunate. And I don't know if I'd tell them, you know, if it's up to me, I don't know if you wait a whole nother year. Maybe if you need the time. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. But anyways, Callisto Protocol on Friday. That's what we'll be playing. That'll be pretty fun. I'll probably be rocking it on the PS5 instead of the PC, just to help us with some frames and to make sure we get that haptic feedback with the controller, which I've always said since I got my hands on the PS5 that the best thing about the PS5 is the controller. I have never ever experienced anything like that PS5 controller in my life. And I remember the first time using it just being like blown away. PS5 haptic feedback is phenomenal. If you've never had the opportunity to use a PS5 controller to play the PS5, it's unfortunate. Hopefully one day you get the opportunity. But if you ever do, play a game that has haptic feedback. If you ever get the chance, there's a game that comes with the PS5 called, it's like their little animated character, like their mascot. I forget what the game's called. Little blue dude jumps around. It's like an arcade style introductory game. And that game is like the game to test out the controller with. It comes with the PS5. Do it. Try it. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Okay. Chat, I think that's it for Pioneer Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in, everyone that came through. I appreciate it. We do these every single Monday. The conversation goes wherever you guys lead it. As soon as you guys stop leading it, then we'll find other things to talk about, and then we end the stream. So your support is very important on a day like today, and I hope that you guys enjoy these streams. It's for the community. It's for us to catch up and have some better conversations. No, not Little Big Planet. I forget what it's called, man. Fucking, let me look it up. Blue Dude PS5 game. Astro's Playroom. That's what it's called. Watch Book of Boba episodes 5 and 7 and Andor. Okay, we'll see. I'll get to that. Okay, I'll get to that. A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on. I love you guys, man. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for everyone that's been tuning in. If you're new to the channel, if this is your first time watching Pioneer Podcast and you're not on the live stream and you're watching it back on the rewind, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, come through to the chat when we're gaming, when we're vibing. The live stream is where my heart and soul is at. We upload shorts every day to try and get people into the live streams. So make sure you come through, show some love, show some support. We're always having fun here. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. I appreciate everyone. Thank you for everyone that hopped through to the stream. And yo, shout out to Owen for that love today. Thank you guys very much. I will see you. I can't promise, but I think I'll be on in an hour to play God of War. Okay? Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.